Hey guys, look what a beautiful day it is. Of course, you got the helicopters flying around from the maple trees, but it's a pretty day. Got a flower blooming right there. Bushes are really showing their greenery, growing. Well, let me tell you, wasn't that way last night? We had some terrible storms come through, high winds, and there was a lot of trees that went down. Not around where I'm living, but there was a lot of trees and power outages and homes messed up and vehicles as well. I don't know, trees scare me. They really do. They're beautiful to look at. They provide a lot of shade, but they sure do scare me. But anyway, you're probably noticing why I've got Dookie here in front of this Silverado truck, and that's because of the trees. I'm always scared something's gonna fall on a vehicle or a building or something, hurt it. Anyway, I've got a guy that's supposed to be coming over here to do a little bit of tree trimming and get rid of some of the dead or some limbs that could be questionable here really soon. And when he comes here, I'll try to remember to maybe make a video of it. But I've had to spend a lot of money on trees just to keep them pruned back and this, that, and the other. You know, typical home maintenance. So, but I had this big old limb fall here about a week or so ago. I threw it over here in the woods because he said he's going to cut it all up anyway. But that big old limb fell right in here, and I told my wife last night, I said, or yesterday evening, I said, I might ought to move this truck over here just to make sure nothing falls on it. I kind of done that last minute. I wasn't even really thinking. I put her little Xbox in this garage because they was calling for hail, high winds, and power outages, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm fixing to move it back here. Hang on a minute. Okay, guys, sorry about that, but I got a call from the one and only Mr. Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop, and he told me that he has found me a tailgate for my 1975 C10 that's over at Brian's house, the GM Tim 38. It's over at his house, and I told Tim the other day that I was looking for a tailgate for one, and I haven't seen it myself, but he said that it's blue and it's got a few primered spots on it, but it's really a really nice straight tailgate. So I told him I'd take it. So I'm really glad I got that call from Tim. He's a really good guy, and Brian is too. My goodness, I'm so blessed with some good friends. And I'm just really happy about it. I'm just about to jump up and down, but I ain't. But anyway, I thought what I was talking about was I moved this truck away from the trees. Trees are turning out really pretty, but when it comes up storms, they scare me. So, and I got a guy coming that's supposed to do some tree trimming. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I was at with this conversation. But it's turned out to be a pretty day today, but it's going to be cold. So my wife and I had the plants all kind of buttoned up against other things so they wouldn't tip over. They've been notorious for doing that. And then you got to clean up a big old mound of dirt and hope that the plant survives and stuff. So we got them kind of wedged up between the rocking chairs and this, that, and the other. So anyway, as you can see, all them helicopters are falling. That always makes for a good mess, doesn't it? But it's okay. It's just part of it. When I was a kid, I used to play with them a lot. Anyway, I'm going to jump over here and see if I can start old Dookie here. Hopefully it'll start up pretty good. I think I might have found a trick to it. That's my mailman. He's really a nice feller. Okay, got the key in it already. Let's see how quick it starts. I've noticed if I kind of pat my foot back and forth, it stays running a little bit longer until it gets warmed up. It's like anything with all these older vehicles that's got a carburetor and stuff. They got little ways about them, and you just have to live with them long enough to figure out their ways. You know, it's kind of like being married, isn't it? Or being around your best friend, or in my case, it's both. My wife is my best friend. So I'm always kidding her, telling her I think I married myself, because she's a whole lot like me. She cuts up a lot with me. We have a good time. I think she has more good times than I do. I got to really keep an eye on her, because she's a little smarter than I am. And she'll pull a fast one on you if you're not expecting it. And most of the time, I'm not expecting it. I'm the kind of guy that's like nice and calm. And every once in a while, she likes to get a good one on me. Like the sword fighting with those pipe insulators, and cutting up with me, scraping the hood on this old truck, stuff like that. She's just a real hoot, or shooting what was it, that Pringles or Lay's potato chip thing, and there she is. See what I mean? She just about scared me to death just then. Perfect. She didn't know I was doing a video. Let's see if this thing will idle. I know it won't. Still not warm yet. Still not warm yet. I'll let it run for just a minute, but I don't know why, but I'm kind of thinking I might have figured this thing out. I keep this window visor on here. Never know which side she's going to come on, but just because I got trying to take care of this dash. This is a Chevrolet dash. Real happy about that. So I've had a lot of people ask me about that flower. Of course, it's fake, but I've had so many people just stop in the road and say, how did you get such a big flower to grow? Of course, knowing me, you know, I go into a big spiel of what kind of fertilizer and stuff I use, and Miracle Grow and stuff like that. But, you know, I always tell them it's just fake. I'm just kidding around. Always kidding. That Miracle Grow is kind of deceiving too, isn't it? Let's see if this thing will run. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to back up without hitting anything. I do not want to go through the garage. Oh, I was talking about Miracle Grow. It's kind of deceiving a little bit. You know, you think Miracle Grow, you know, it's not for hair. It's for plants. I'm just kidding around. Anyway, we're gonna let this run here for just a minute. As you can see, Dookie always leaves a trail. You always know where Dookie's been sitting, so I'll get some purple power or something and kind of get that up. We had a lot of rain. You can see where the tires are sitting, all the dirt and trash, pollen that's washed up on it. Anyway, appreciate you watching the video. It's not much, I know, but just thought I'd show you what I'm doing today. Glad all the trees are standing. Glad my roof is still on. Windows are here. My wife and I, last night, we slept downstairs in the downstairs portion of the living room here because we were afraid, especially me. Storms scare me. You know, I've noticed the older I get, the more fearful I am of storms and this, that, and other. My wife and I were talking about that the other day when I was younger and she was younger. You know, pretty much the sky was a limit. But now, I think reality set in, or common sense, or something. Now I'm fearful of storms and trees and this, that, and the other. But hopefully my friend will come over real soon if it's pretty and do some cutting on some of these trees, maybe prune them back just a little bit. I appreciate you watching the video. Really all about nothing, but please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched it. I'm Primer Is Best on YouTube. Please subscribe if you would. I sure would appreciate it. I'm on Instagram, Primer Is Best, all one word, and Facebook. I appreciate y'all watching, and as I said, I know this is a video basically about nothing, but when you wake up in the morning after a terrible storm and it come through like while we were asleep, it woke me up. It's thundering and lightning and pretty bad. And just to wake up and basically everything is intact. I had a few things blow off the porch, but basically everything's intact and we're still alive and well. And I'm just blessed beyond measure. And I'm tickled to get that tailgate from Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop. He is on Facebook. I wish you would please go to Facebook and type in Gas Axe Chop Shop. Gas Axe Chop Shop. I don't know where I got garage at. Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. And you'll see some of the amazing builds, and you'll see some of the junk you'll see some of the trucks that I've had over there that he has worked on. He's worked on a lot of my stuff, and I trust him, and I trust Brian at GM1038. I wish he'd check him out on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day. Glad y'all safe and able to watch this. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.